Hi, I'm Vince, and in this sponsored video, I want to give you my honest opinion of this. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but Dewalt mini electric chainsaw. Let me tell you some of the really cool things that I like about it and some of the features it has. Then I'll answer some of the most commonly asked questions that people have about this, so stick around for that. And then I'm going to go out in the yard and demonstrate how it works. I got a couple of rose bushes that died unexpectedly this year. They're completely dead. I've tried everything. I'm going to cut those down. Also have a few branches, so you'll get to see how it works. But first, let me tell you a little bit about some of the features that this saw has. It is a 2-in-1 chainsaw, so it comes installed with the 6-inch bar and 6-inch chain, but it comes with an 8-inch bar as well, and 2 8-inch chains that you can put on it. So that's fantastic. It comes with an extra 6-inch chain. It comes with the 6-inch sleeve that goes over the chainsaw or the chain. And it comes with one for the 8-inch sleeve as well. It comes with a pair of safety goggles, good to have when you're cutting wood with a chainsaw. It comes with non-slip gloves that you can also wear. It comes with a little chain oil container. This doesn't have oil in it, but you can put oil in it to top off because the oil goes right in here. It comes with the instruction manual. And some of the features that I like about it, right here is a little window that lets you know what the chain oil is. So you don't have to wonder, is it out of chain oil? You can see right there whether or not it is. Very easy to add new oil. You just take this cap off. I like this feature on the side here. This little knob loosens and tightens the chain, and as you're working with a chainsaw, the chain will loosen a little bit. So if you want to tighten it, you just take this nut, loosen this nut right here, and you can just adjust this little knob and it'll loosen or tighten the chain. So I really like that because that's so simple and easy to do. If you want to change out the blade, the chainsaw from the 6-inch to the 8-inch, you just unscrew this, take this off, the cover pops off, you put the new chain and bar on, and you're good to go. So really nice features, safety there with that. It's got a charging light on it here, so you know when the battery is going to run out. Now I will mention this, it does not come with batteries. Now the reason it doesn't come with batteries, and that's part of why it can sell at the price point it does, is because it takes a standard Dewalt battery. And so many people use Dewalt tools. So if you just have a standard Dewalt 20-volt battery like I do, this is the 8-amp hour, this works on it just fine, and it just slides on, completely compatible. So that's why it doesn't come with them, because most of us have batteries like this and it just slides off. So you should know that. But again, and if you don't have these, they're not that expensive to get. So some of the things that are nice about this is that it is a 2-in-1. You can go to 6-inch or 8-inch. It's 1200 watt brushless motor, so you get good power out of it. It's efficient. It has an auto oiling system, which I really like. So when you're using it, you don't have to pump for oil. It just knows when to oil the chain, which is kind of nice. It has a nice aerodynamic design. Safety is a feature here. This is kind of rubbery, so it's got a nice grip. It's not going to slip out of your hands. It does have overheat protection. It has overload protection built into it. It has the safety guard. So I mean, there's a lot of nice safety features built in. It resists high temperatures with the blade. It's water resistant, sharp and smooth cutting. It's lightweight, which is kind of nice, so you're not using a big heavy chainsaw for just little yard work. And I should mention that too, that this is the ideal tool for gardening and trimming around your home, yard maintenance. This is not, if you're a lumberjack, this is not your go out and cut a big tree down. This is just for using around your house, around your yard, for your general maintenance. Now, some of the most commonly asked questions that people have about this is, how long does the battery last? And anything that has a battery, that's always one of the questions. Now, the answer is, it depends, right? It depends on what you're cutting and how hard the wood is and how thick it is. Now, on average yard maintenance, cutting small limbs and small trees and bushes, a battery like this, the 20-volt, 8-amp hour battery, is going to last for hours. You can get 3-4 hours of regular cutting out of it. So it'll go a long time. Now, if you're just cutting into things that are almost 6 inches, they're going to take up almost the whole blade, or they're almost 8 inches and it's hard wood and you're kind of really working the chainsaw, it might be a little bit less. But for what this is designed for, which is your yard maintenance, you're going to get 4, maybe even 5 hours out of one battery. So plenty of battery life. What's the thickness it can cut? Well, with the 6-inch blade, a little under 6 inches. With the 8-inch blade, a little under 8 inches. Does it include chain oil? It does not. It does not come with chain oil, but it does come with a container that you can put it in. And how do you change the bar sizes? And I explained that already. It's just a couple of nuts that come off here, and you can switch the bars out. Finally, the last question I see is, does it work with all Dewalt 20-volt batteries? It works with an awful lot of them. Like this is the 20-volt max, the 8 amp hour. It works perfectly with this. But there's a list of about 8 or 9 different versions of the Dewalt battery that it'll work with. So you've got a wide range. You can just look in the manual and get that information, but it works with a wide range of DeWalt batteries. So I'm going to take this outside now, and I'm going to show you how it works. Get my safety gloves on, got my glasses, and we'll just put it to work and see how it does. So here I am outside. I'm right by some of the rose bushes that I want to cut down. Let you hear what this sounds like. It's got a little safety trigger right there, so you can't just turn it on when it shouldn't be on. So it does a very nice job, quick and easy on this rose bush. So just like that, I've got the rose bush cut down. Let's take a look at this other one here. Got to get this one down too. And that's not even the ideal cutting because I'm using the tip here. But we're going to take a look now at a couple of branches that I also want to cut down. Let's take a look at that. Here's a branch that I just wanted to shorten up a little bit. You can see it's got a pretty good bit of size to it. So let's see how it does. I mean, that's pretty quick. That's within seconds. That's been cut down, and this has done a great little job with it. So yeah, this is very quick, very simple, very easy to use. So there you got to see it in use and how good it works, how sharp it is, what a quick job it does. It is lightweight. It's easy to grip, easy to handle. I like the angle of everything. It just really, really works great. And you get an awful lot with this. Two chain bars, 6 and 8 inch, 4 chains, the one that comes on it, another 6, 2 8s, safety glasses, the covers for the chain, the bars that cover the chain, the safety bars. I mean, this is a steal, really, at the price it is. So I highly recommend this. This is definitely going to go into my outdoor shed. This is a keeper for sure to get all that yard work done that I need to get done. So why don't you do this? At least give it a try. Obviously, you're in the market for something like this. That's why you're on this page. That's why you're watching this video. This must have caught your eye. At least give it a try. You've got nothing to lose. So go ahead, put one in your cart, or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description below. That'll take you right to your Amazon account, right to the page for this saw where you can buy it. I think if you get yourself one of these, you're going to be as thrilled with it as I am.